All right, we're back for another week of MLB Pick'em. This week is week 17. Greg, do you want to go over the results from last week?
Sure. So the current standings, we have you in first with 178.
Wire to wire.
Second place, myself with 175.
Falling apart.
Lost the game.
Falling apart, folks.
Talk about falling apart. Third place, Richard with 172.
What?
He's slipping even further behind. Fourth place, Brandon, no slippage with 164. He's
Making a run. Making a run.
tied for last place.
I seen that.
Andy and Kevin with 163.
Sharing an apartment in the basement.
Andy decided to go with Cleveland against the Cheaters. That's what got him.
Always got it. Yeah.
It was the last game of our pick 'em last week
Yeah.
too.
Got to go with the cheating team.
Yep. So that's what got in the basement with Kevin. So, still, the nice thing is the weeks have still been pretty meaty. We got good picks. We got a new system going that we implemented a couple months ago with
Wire to wire.
stripping out the full series, and it's working beautifully because we got some variations here.
Yeah,
So let's get
first
started. Starting, and I noticed real quick, I'm eyeballing it. No one cares. Every day this week, there's all 3 games each day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Nice and even.
let's start with tomorrow, July 22nd.
22nd of July.
We have the Texas Rangers at the Detroit Tigers.
The Rangers.
Everyone went with Detroit except for Richard and Kevin.
Richard Skittles, and of course Kevin.
I do exactly.
Kevin got his picks in this week. I guess everybody got their picks in this
Everyone
week?
did this week.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
that's a good point.
That's the first time in like forever.
Andy made me nervous.
I know, I saw his came in like late.
Rather you.
I think what helped is mine came in late and reminded him.
Yeah, I think so. Which I'm glad because then we got all our picks here.
'Cause I was going to be the first one, then I fell back asleep. So,
And well, the funny thing is, I meant to send them out last night because I was up watching the NBA Finals, and
Yeah.
then I forgot, and my stuff I keep in my room, and at that point I was watching the Finals in bed, so I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
yeah, I'm not doing that.
In the morning
Yeah.
before work. All right, anyways, next, Chicago Cubs at the St. Louis Cardinals.
Boo.
All St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yep, all
Fuck
St.
the
Louis.
Cubs.
And again, like we talked about weeks ago, they're obsessed with that series on TV.
Mhm.
Anyways, next we got the San Francisco Giants at the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Of LA.
Everyone went with LA except for Richard.
Oh.
Honestly, it's a toss-up, and I went with LA because they're the home team.
Yep.
That's the
I
only.
was saying
That was
the
my
same thing.
strategy there.
Later on, I went with San Francisco because they're the
Same
home team,
here,
so.
same reason.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yep, same here, same reason. So, stay tuned for
That's
that.
your problem trying to catch me with the same philosophy.
I
So,
know.
like,
I want to start getting real bold.
Yeah.
Not quite yet. I'm not
But
there yet, but
getting there.
mid-August maybe.
Yeah. Depending where,
So right now
how
I'm
far
just,
back you are.
I want to pace myself from within a handful.
Yeah.
So I got the 3 behind you. I think, not to jump ahead, I think we have at least one difference.
Okay.
So it's baby steps.
Yeah,
but
it's getting there.
I might start making some bold moves. Anyways,
Both
that's
got-
tomorrow. Friday, July 23rd, we have Kevin's Arizona Diamondbacks, or used to be his Diamondbacks, at the Chicago Cubs. Everyone with Chicago, except for Brandon and Kevin. Kevin's back with the Arizona. There we go.
Arizona.
Honestly, I considered going to Arizona just because,
To be different.
yeah, and they, I think they're 5-5 in their last 10 games. The Cubs are the same.
What?
So I was like, Cubs are what my gut's telling me.
Yeah.
Then we have the Atlanta Braves at the Philadelphia Phillies.
Braves
This-
are a hard one because they had that huge injury.
Yep.
But they've still been buyers, so.
We all have Philly except for Richard and Andy.
And I ain't mad at them for that one because I almost went
either.
Atlanta. But I'm like, well, they had the big injury, but they're buying, so they have confidence in themselves. But my tiebreaker was Philly is in second, and
Yeah.
Atlanta's in third, so I just went with the better record.
Mine was
So
that, Philly's at home, and the
okay.
injury.
I'm sure Philly at home had something to do with it too. Then.
That's other than that, it's honestly a toss-up.
Yeah.
I'm getting definitely less and less sold on Atlanta like we were at the beginning of the season type
Yeah.
thing, but that division when they play each other, I'm like, you go
I
either
just
way.
wish the Reds GM was like their GM and still buying, even though they went through Infinity.
Me too. Speaking of the Reds, we have the St. Louis Cardinals at our, except for Richards, Cincinnati Reds. All Reds.
All Reds.
Yep.
Still haven't given up on them yet. Somebody will here soon because they're kind
I'm
of
waiting for it.
they're kind of shitting the bed after the All-Star break.
big time. One win since the All-Star break. against a Brewers team that we need to get to.
Yeah, and we got swept.
And then the Mets, which was nice to
Destroyed
get.
us. Yeah, we had one win, but still.
Yep. So
It's bad.
sucks.
It's real bad.
But Saturday, July 24th,
What?
we have the red hot New York Yankees at the Boston Red Sox. Fun fact, real quick.
Fun
before
fact.
I picks. The Yankees are 7-3 in their last 10
What?
against good teams. On top of it.
What?
Yep, they're the second hottest team.
America's team ending America's birthday month on a hot streak.
The first hottest team, Chicago White Sox, 8-2.
Oh.
So, anyways, New York at Boston, the classic rivalry. At this point, if you guys have been watching, it's no surprise. Me and Brian are the only Yankees. Everyone else is the Red Sox. And it's like I've been seeing this so many times. Like, yep, me and Brian Yankees, Red Sox.
Yep.
Every once in a while, Richard throws in the Yankees, or Kevin did, I think, one week, but
Yeah.
Yankees will win that. Anyways, then we have the Tampa Bay Rays at Cleveland. That one is all Tampa Bay.
They're still in it.
Yep.
They're still like, they're that odd team that you don't know if it's going to buy or sell.
Yep.
They're just like right there.
And
back
honestly,
and forth.
Cleveland's been slipping a little bit lately. from
Yeah.
what I've seen.
They've been falling apart.
So I trust more in Tampa Bay. And something for the rest of us to do. Next one is the Oakland Athletics at the Seattle Mariners.
That's an easy one.
All Oakland except for Kevin.
Kevin is not smart.
Kevin went with Seattle.
I don't think he knows baseball.
He's made some interesting picks, as we say.
Yeah.
We'll get to them, but yeah. So everyone's Oakland except for him. Then on Sunday, July 25th, we have the Los Angeles Angels at
Of Anaheim.
Brian's Minnesota Twins.
Of California. Of America.
Everyone went with the Angels except for Kevin went with the Twins.
I wanted to go Twins, but like logically I can't.
Yeah.
It's past the All-Star break. You can't pick favorites anymore. You got to go with
Yeah.
who you think's gonna win.
And on top of it, the Twins are like 3-7 or 4-6.
Yeah, and I'm in a tight race. If I were up by like 10 or something, then I'd probably willy-nilly a little bit.
Yeah, that one makes sense. I want to say I think Kevin's just trying to make bold picks now because we'll get to more.
Yeah.
Because now we have the Colorado Rockies at the Los
Colorado.
Angeles Dodgers. All Dodgers except for Kevin with the Rockies.
Oh man, he's wild.
So he's either really going to plummet or.
I mean, I respect the dice roll to an extent, but like, if you didn't do that all season,
Well,
picking random teams, you might be in it.
like the Rangers or the
Yeah.
Diamondbacks. So yeah, so that's. And then, so last game on Sunday is Pittsburgh Pirates at the San Francisco Giants. All Giants,
All Giants.
including Kevin. All Giants.
See, that one I would have been more inclined to pick Pittsburgh.
Right.
I don't know why, but I just feel like, is it at Pittsburgh?
No, it's San
Oh,
Francisco.
okay, never mind then.
That's why I double checked.
Yeah.
Like, if it's in Pittsburgh, I can see that.
Yeah, because of the travel.
San Francisco,
Yeah.
clearly not, I guess, because we all went Giants. But
Yeah.
if you're trying to make moves,
Yeah.
Monday, July 26th, we have the Atlanta Braves at the New York Mets.
Met.
All Mets except for Kevin.
He obviously didn't see them just throttle the Reds, so that's why I went with them. Like, well, they're going to destroy the Reds. I hope that means they're just really good, so they're going to beat another team.
And I feel like they're, they're gaining momentum with that.
Yeah, I'm like, well, let's just hope they're that good and we're not that bad. So
Right. And plus, I don't know, the Braves are just getting less and less confident.
it just depends. It depends how their purchases, because they've
Yes.
bought, they've been buying. So
Yes. Then we have the Chicago White Sox at your Kansas City Royals.
the Royals.
All White Sox except for Kevin.
Oh, that one. See, I respect that roll of dice.
Yeah.
I almost did that. It's Kansas City. They're pretty solid pick 'em. So
And they're in Kansas City.
yeah,
Now, the only thing against it is obviously Chicago's better record-wise.
yeah, and they've been going nuts.
And
But
just from the fact I said before, that I didn't realize until I looked at it, they're 8-2.
it's a division game. You never know.
Exactly.
And by the time they play, they might not be 8-2 in the last. Like.
Well, I was about to say, I don't know if it's like the last game of the series, but I guess Monday's usually first. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's a division game.
Division.
But I'm still going to Chicago. Then we have the Houston Astros
Cheaters.
at the Seattle Mariners. All Houston.
Yeah.
I almost went with Seattle just to.
Spite it.
But I was like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Seattle's just so bad.
Yeah, I'm like.
Like I see, that's the thing about Houston. I keep picking them because they're playing teams that I feel like don't have a chance. Like
Well,
every
see,
time
like-
I pick them, it's like they're playing Seattle or Texas or.
It's either they're setting their
Yeah.
games up for wins.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, they're not. That's the easiest guy. Obviously, they're gonna win that. Like obviously they're gonna. It's not like it was like them in Boston. It's like, okay, I hate both teams. They're both pretty good right now. What do I do?
Which,
You know, but it's literally just we have, but I'm just been like the last week or two. It
yeah,
seems
it's like
it's been
here's a cake one.
easy ones. Yeah, at least for pick 'em wise. So.
Then on Tuesday, July 27th, we have the Toronto Blue Jays
Oh, Canada.
at the Boston Red Sox. This one, all Blue Jays except for Andy and Brian, one of the Red Sox.
I'm not sure why I did that.
It's probably a smarter move because they are first, but Toronto's good enough where I'm like, I want to go Toronto.
I don't think that I realized they were playing Toronto.
Okay.
I feel like maybe I misread that or something. I don't
brain
know.
process is
Yeah, my
different.
brain processed something wrong. Because I don't. When you said Toronto, I was like, I didn't think Toronto was even in Pick'em this week. So I was like, who are they playing?
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
it is
Boston.
one of those deals where your brain.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I just looked at the record. I can't explain that one. It was this morning. So.
But it might work. I mean, it's not like. I mean, I know we hate Boston, but at least Boston is
Yeah.
a team that could easily beat Toronto.
Might have been. I can't explain that one. I don't feel like I remember Toronto playing. So.
I'll let it slide. I hope I get it right because that's my one difference.
That's your one difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one difference. Then we have the Cincinnati Reds at the Chicago Cubs. All Reds.
Still all Reds. All right.
Yeah.
That's gonna help me if we keep all picking Reds together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to help, and I think, segue, or side note, I think playing a team like the Cubs in their division team, we're better than them.
Reds are going to
Maybe
get
they
an
can
easier
get back
schedule
into-
coming up. This was the rough patch right out of the All-Star break.
Right.
I was hoping that we'd at least break 500 or something out of it.
Also, for record-wise and for proof-wise, that we
Yeah.
can't play the good teams.
Yeah. I just feel like we can play with Milwaukee. We've proved that. We just
Yeah.
got shit to bed for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The Mets was one I liked to have seen,
Well, the big reason,
but
not to keep harping on it, is the bullpen. The
Yeah,
Reds
oh,
had a
yeah.
lot of game one. There's a couple
Yeah.
where, like, I think the Sunday game against the Brewers, we got our asses kicked.
yeah. But no,
Okay.
it's definitely the bullpen. But it's just that I was hoping to win enough too to help the Reds want to buy
Yeah.
also, because if we lose too many more than
This will sell.
yeah, well then ownership might be easy reason not to.
Which is going to irritate me because I'm tired of rebuilding.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a huge rebuild because I mean I have to harp on it, but like we're gonna lose Castellanos probably either way at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe winning the whole thing,
Yeah.
even going to the World Series, I don't know keeps him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a maybe.
And the
You
thing
know,
is
but-
that if we don't fix our bullpen, as you know, we're not going to make the World Series.
No.
Because
But
pitching is
yeah.
super important in the playoffs.
But I think essentially no matter what Castellanos walks,
Yeah.
Moose has been hurt, so that star power's been killing us.
Yep.
Suarez, I don't know what's happened to him.
Oh, either.
We do have
back to
studs.
Moose, I forgot about him because he's been hurt.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
oh, yeah.
India's a stud. Votto's just getting old. This is like Votto's last chance.
Yeah.
So we go into rebuild mode. He's either, I don't know that he'll leave, but the Reds might trade him
Yeah.
or cut him
So
or
you're
something.
looking at, we're looking at a rebuild without Votto. We've done the rebuild with Votto.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
At least have
at
Votto.
this point, Votto might still be on the team, but he's not going to be a part.
It's not the same Votto.
No, like this is his last hurrah, I think. At least with a rebuild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't.
I just wish we
Yeah.
would do something. I wish we would have came out hot. We went into the All-Star break hot.
Yeah.
Then we would more likely buy, aka
Yeah.
buy bullpen.
We still have some time, but
Yeah, it's
the
just.
trade deadline's coming up.
I see the door.
Yeah. And Lorenzen was discouraging because he came back and then immediately.
Oh, I know.
got hurt.
Running the bases.
Yeah.
He scored at least, but he's like hobbling.
Yeah,
I did
so-
watch that one. And I'm like,
And I don't blame them for using him like that.
I'm not mad at coaching. It's just dumb luck.
Yeah. So,
Honestly, to me.
but we'll see. Sorry.
No, you good. Because we only have one more game anyway.
Okay.
So it's the Los Angeles Dodgers at the San Francisco Giants.
Ah, that's right. I picked the Giants.
Me and you're the only ones to pick the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone else was the Dodgers.
And that was a home away thing.
Same here.
And since I
I think they're both good.
and since I picked the
teams,
opposite earlier, also.
Yep.
But,
Well, that's the bad thing. Our minds were like there because I did the same exact thing, both home, both different. So I'm like, this time, because to me they're even.
Yeah.
As talent and
yeah.
the records show they basically are even.
Yeah.
Two best teams in baseball. So I'm like, I'm gonna go with them. That's my deciding factor. Is the home team.
Yeah.
So I mean I can't really diss the other guys for picking the Dodgers. They have,
No.
I mean it's a toss up.
Yeah.
It's a division game.
Home field advantage is something in baseball, but it's not as much as like football. So it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
That's all.
that's all.
All right. Well, that's all for this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll still be in first next week, most likely. I don't
Yeah,
think there's
yeah, you have
enough
to
differences.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think even me and Richard had enough differences for him to
Oh,
catch.
yeah, good point. I don't think so either.
How many points is he behind me?
See, 6.
Okay, so I don't think, yeah.
He's 3 behind me, if I remember right.
Even if we had 6 differences, that would be the most probably. And we'd have to
6 is the
sweep that.
difference.
Yeah.
I didn't see that many
So,
differences.
so it looks like I'll be back in first place again next week.
Yep. Now, stay tuned. Who's going to be in the basement next week? 'Cause
Oh,
Kevin
yeah.
made some
Kevin
wild
and Andy.
picks.
Evan and Andy.
I think my bet is Kevin's going to be in the basement, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
I'll bet.
Andy's gonna.
Yeah, because like you said it earlier in the Pick'em video. After the All-Star break, you can't really go with like. It's almost like you have to wait until like late August to start game because teams are starting to get ready for the playoffs.
And I see here within the next few weeks, Brandon will be the third place team.
Oh, bold
Richard
prediction!
will go down. Yeah.
Bold prediction.
So that's why I think Brandon will catch Richard.
Oh, hear that?
Old B Walt.
Oh
But,
man.
All right, well, we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Go Reds.